Hello everybody, I am HarvestBirdy and welcome back to Draconia. So today I'm going to be doing two dragon species, which are going to be, if I jump in, let's see, who should I do? Yeah. So today one of the species we're going to be looking at is the Eastern or Asian dragon, depending on what you want to call it. So I thought we'll start off with these guys. Now in terms of the Eastern dragon, there's actually two variants of it. You've got the scaled one, which is being demonstrated here by Mushu, and you've got the third one, which is being displayed here by Haku. Also to note, other than Robin and Y-Reef, which you saw me create in the last video, all the models you see are ones I have downloaded from Draconia. So I didn't design the look of any of these dragons. I just thought I'd put that out there because if I didn't create them, I'm not going to take credit for them. So we're going to just roll with Mushu here. Quickly go through the options. So yeah, I've not looked through any of the creation options for any of the dragons other than Y-Reef from the last video, so this is all new to me. I'm finding this out just as much as you are at the same time. So let's see, poses, standing pose. Oh, okay, there's just a standing pose. Fair enough. How do you change him from scale to fur? Just out of curiosity. Is it here? Oh, nope, that's finding the scale patterns, I think. Oh, very slate-like looking one there. Okay, I'm not actually sure. What's the... Nope, nothing there. Eyes... Okay, we've got the same variant for the eye as we saw with the Drake. Is it here? Yeah, just okay, so you gotta go up to model, and that changes it from furred to scaled and back. Let's quickly have a look at the patterns for the furred. It looks like we have different patterns. Oh no, just the one pattern for furred apparently. A little disappointed, looks like the scaled one got a bit more love. Horns, let's have a quick peek. There we go, just so hope you can see that properly. Antler-like horns, ooh, sort of big moose type antlers. Or okay, so just three options. Teeth, again, why would you want your dragon to have no teeth? A no tongue option as well. Face, what's this do? Oh, so you get to give it some bushy brows and beard. Okay. I'm assuming that's only for the third option and not the scaled. Spiky brows? Oh, wait, spiky horns. Spiky horn brows. Oh, wow. That would be a bit heavy on the head, surely, having all that attached. Okay. You can have whiskers or no whiskers. Just a one set of ears. What we got for the back? I'm assuming it's the sort of antler branch looking type spikes. Or you can also have short spikes. Longer ones and that. Alright. Legs. I'm guessing it's going to be the fur. You can see. Yep, you can have fur or no fur. Claws or gecko paws. Tail tip. What we got for the tail? We got a big hairy tail at the moment. Can't see what that one is. Hang on, bear with. Won't let me zoom in very well to see it, which is a bit annoying. Hang on. Oh, come on, nearly there. There we go. I'm presuming that's meant to be feathers? Yeah, I think it's meant to be a feather tail. not the greatest looking feather design, if that is the case. It's got no, oh, I can't remember what it's called, but like the middle hard part of the feather that it all grows out from. Is it the shaft? I'm not sure, but yeah. I suppose maybe it's growing out from the end of the tail, perhaps. Anyway, before I get distracted. Oh, we can just have a plain naked tail. What about for any additional armor parts? Oh, that's a bit fancy. Very fitting on the Asian sort of style, isn't it? I kind of like that, to be honest. Not sure what it's based off. Is it some sort of samurai armor or something like that? No clue. Or ornamental armors? I have no idea. If it's a functional armor or some sort of showy look at us armor. No idea. Oh, that it? What about this? What's that for then? I don't think anything's showing up for that. I can't see anything on the body changing. I have no idea. Right, any additional markings? Just the noise. Okay. So let me just go out, put Mushu back to how he should look. And okay, here we go. We are in game as Mushu. Also, was Mushu's whiskers yellow? I thought they were red. It's been a long time since I watched Mulan. I might be remembering it wrong. Right. Okay. Walk. How do we walk? Oh, I kind of feel like we got a bit of a swagger going on. Oh, can we get out the tree shadow, please? There we go. We're a bit floaty off the ground, but I can forgive that because, again, we are in early access, so there's going to be a few little things like that, but looks good. We got a complete walk cycle, no stuttering or anything like that. Everything's looking good. Again, we're shifting from side to side, which gives the impression of our weight moving about as we walk. Yeah, that looks good so far. What about our running? Okay. Really? We're bunny hopping? I mean, I know Eastern dragons are usually depicted as having short legs and long bodies, but it's the best that we can get is a bunny hop. I mean, to be honest, it makes us look a little silly. I mean, it's a well-animated bunny hop, but I don't really feel like a dragon should be bunny hopping along the floor. Alright, what about our crouching? Alright. I think for the crouch, I would have liked it if our back was more leveled out and flat. It seems a little odd for us to be crouched down and still have our back curved up like that. Also, it kind of makes the movement look a bit too exaggerated. I almost feel like we should be tipping over a bit. Also, I just noticed something. Have we got iridescence? I just realised in the sunshine we're changing colour. We have! Look at that! Can you see? We've got a sort of goldish tint to our scales. And depending on how the camera's looking at it, it shifts the colour. Oh, that is so cool! I didn't realise you had iridescence in this game. Wow. I'm loving that. That is so pretty. Well, gotta give extra points for having iridescence. But yeah, Also, I think I would like if our crouch if we weren't swinging our neck around like that. Again, I think it would be better if our neck was down low to the ground and keeping a bit more straight. So far the walk is kind of the only good thing. The crouching and the bunny hopping is just a little weird. Oh, that is not a good jump. Why does it look as if we jump, land, and then sort of land again? Yeah, that animation could do a bit of work. That really is quite a bit odd. If we run, do we go into the jump, or does it just sort of happen? Yeah, it just sort of happens. We sort of come to a standstill and then jump and then keep moving. Oh dear. What else? Ah, feed. Let's see how our Mushu boy eats. Okay. I'm not going to complain about that. Actually looks not bad. Not the best. I don't know why, something about it, it's okay, but I won't say it's sort of that great either. I think maybe I'd like it if it was a bit slower, perhaps. But it's a passable eating one, so we'll let that go. Alright, now, Eastern dragons, you might look at it and think, oh, this is going to be like the drake. It can't fly, right? Actually, Eastern dragons can fly. I'm not sure how it works. I don't know, maybe it's meant to be that they use magic to make themselves fly. So let's see if we can fly in this game. Oh yeah, we can. There we go. Well, we're all stretched out this time, so no arched back. I like the up and down motion. That's sort of very reminiscent of how I've seen Eastern dragons depicted when they fly. Some have them waving about and moving their bodies in that sort of serpentine way. So that's good. You know, I think I would like if the legs maybe stay tucked in. I kind of feel like we're doing a sort of weird swimming animation more than a flying. But that's just my personal opinion. Right. I guess we'll go this way towards the water and see how we swim and drink. Oh, I also forgot to check about our attacks. I've got to do that as well. Ooh. Oh, for a dive, we really straighten out. It was actually kind of scary diving with such a long body. Oh, don't crash, don't crash. I don't need to embarrass myself like I did with the griffin. Actually, can we land in the water? Oh, we can. Okay, so we have got a bit of a swimming animation. We're now no longer going up and down. We're going side to side. It's a bit dark down here. Why is the water so dark? Come on, let's go into a lighter patch. I hope you can see that. Can you see what I'm talking about? We're, there we go. We're swimming side to side. That's good then. I feel like the leg animations might be the same when we're flying. That works better on the water, seeing the legs moving, than it does in the air. But at least there's some separation between the flying and the walking. The flying and the swimming. I was worried they would have just kept it the same, but they didn't. Okay, let's see if I can get myself to shore real quick. Eastern dragons actually look kind of cool swimming. It really sort of fits their body design. I'd imagine they'd probably be really fast and efficient swimmers. Come on, nearly there. Nearly there. There we are. Kind of a weird little hop from swimming to getting back on the ground, but okay. Yes, now, how do we look when we drink? That's good. It's similar to the eating animation. Again, I feel like our mouth is always closed. Why is that a thing with the drinking animations? You gonna let me drink anymore? Again, I would like to see the mouth maybe a bit more open. Right, what about resting? How do we look resting? Nope, not flying. Wrong button. Oh, someone's hut over there. Don't know what that's about. Right, how do we look when we rest? Oh, I can never remember the button for resting. There we go. Oh, it's we sit down a little and curl our tail. Again, I kind of wish we would relax our back down. But I suppose they want to keep it arched just to sort of stick with that, I don't know, guess that look of keeping the back bent. You know, I feel like if we're relaxing, shouldn't we relax our poor back as well? Okay, up we get. What about attacks? How we do for a bite? Bit slow bite. Also, I feel like maybe we should reach out of our neck a bit more when we bite. Alright, what about breathing fire? I don't know if Eastern Dragons are usually shown breathing fire or not. I'm assuming they can. Oh, but that wasn't fire, was it? Was that like electricity or some sort of energy burst? I'm not sure what that is. I tell you what, though, again, props for giving the dragons unique attacks. It's really how we give a sort of separation to the different species, which, I mean, that's good. We don't want them all to be clones of each other. So that's definitely a good thing that they are putting some degrees of separation into them. That's not just, oh, they look different. It's like, no, they actually do different things as well. Alrighty. Was there anything else? Have we got any emotes? No, unfortunately, no emotes and no voice calls. Well, as I mentioned with the previous two dragons, the Eastern Dragon is also getting a revamp. And I must say the revamp actually looks kind of cool, especially that scale design. I mean, you can really see the iridescence on the new model and the new skin. They seem to be making it look a bit more snakish in the look, and I think a bit more generally reptilian. I'm not sure how that's gonna work in terms of, will it still have that hunched back like we have here? Or if they're going to keep it flat, I don't know. I mean, I actually kind of like this sort of more Asian look to it personally. But the new look, I'm not going to complain, it does look really good. I'm not sure when that update is coming. At the time of making this video, they have finalised the Eastern Dragon, at least the scaled skin. I don't know if they've finished with the third as well or not. But yeah, it's this is an old model which is destined to be replaced in the future. So that's something to look out for and look forward to if you're going to be an Eastern Dragon fan. But we are now going to move on from the Eastern Dragon. And this next one I think will be a good example of how much the models are going to change and be improved upon. Because for the next species, we are going to look at the Lindworm. Now this is the new Lindworm model. I'll get to that in a second. What I actually want to do is look at the old one first. So there we are. This is the old Lindworm model. You can already see what a difference there is between the two models. But have we got any poses? Oh, we got a stretched out pose and a more coiled up one. Let's see what we got for patterns. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, I like that yellow tail tip. I really like the pattern on that body. I'm gonna go for this one, just real quick. What about for, is this for the sail on the back? The fins, I'm not sure. Well, that's not changing colour. Was that the, what is that for? Oh, it's the tongue. I thought it was part of the body. Why is it labelled as mist then? Shouldn't that be labelled as the mouth or the tongue? Can I get something matching for the wings, if possible? If you can call these little gross wings, because I don't think they look like they're able to be flapped. Is that the matching for my skin? Yeah, it is. Eyes. I don't know if we're going to be able to see this Lindworm's eyes because they look quite small. Oh, there we go. You can just see them. Yeah, I think we have the same eye designs again. So that seems to be sort of universal between the models. Well, this poor dragon's got no teeth. What's it going to do? Gum everyone to death? Kudos if you know where I've stole that line from. I'll be very impressed if someone knows where I stole that from. Right, horns. What have we got? Ooh, pokey. Oh, okay, just 2 sets of horns apparently. I'm not going to recolour them. Let's leave them as the grey and the black. For the neck, we get a frill. Oh, you get to change the pattern as well. Oh, only 2 patterns. That's a little disappointing. I was hoping to get a pattern that matched the wings. Spikes? More spikes? Oh, nothing. Well, I'm going to go with nothing since I can't have the pattern design I want. And I'm not going to sit here for hours trying to match up the colours to this. Spine, I'm guessing, yep, same sort of options available. Nope. Frill, though. I suppose it might interfere with the wings a bit, wouldn't it? Right, tail. There's our tail. What do we get for the tail? Oh, down here. Oh, that's all we get for the tail. Tail tip. Oh! What is that some sort of like a beaver tail? Oh, okay, that's all we have then. Little disappointing in terms of options. Well, I should turn those horns off actually, there we are. Right, do we have any armaments we can put on? Oh, okay, I don't know what that is. Some sort of bony growth? Like a triceratops horn? Flower crown? I wasn't expecting that. What's that? Oh, is it like a jewel on the inside of the head? I think. Okay. Oh, a Santa hat. You're feeling a bit festive. Alright, that's that. Oh, some sort of coloured spikes for the back and the tail. Alright. And what else do we get for the... some sort of golden balls? They've got some sort of engravings on them. I don't know if those symbols have any sort of meaning. I have no clue. Oh, that's apparently it. Right, let's quickly get a name generated for this. Oh. Alright, I'm just going to go with that one. I think that's Baron. Or something. Anyway. Right, so this is the old Lindworm model, so we're going to quickly have a look at this. Oh, and it's if the game knows, it's now showing me artwork of the old Lindworm model with the Eastern Dragon. And curiously, it looks like it's spitting. I wonder if that's what our ability is. Alright. Nice, so we're slithering a bit like a snake. Also, we're using our front limbs. So, well, that's kind of nice. Look good. I like the motion we've got. Oh, looking good. What about when we... Oh, so when we run or sprint, we actually tuck our legs up against our body. I mean, I suppose that makes sense. You want to go faster, why not tuck your legs out the way? Because snakes can move with surprising speed from what I've seen of videos. Head's been a little weird though. I don't know if that's because of the camera. But again, it kind of just feels like it's going a bit crazy compared to the rest of the body. I mean, look at it. We look like we're going a bit nuts. Alright, what about crouch? Ooh, I like how we put our wing flaps in. Alright, not bad. We're pretty much the same motion with the walking, just a little slowed with our wings down. Oh, I like that we got our wings tucked down. Makes us look even more sneaky. What about resting? Oh, I like how we curl our tail around ourselves. That looks cool. And did I see us flick our tongue out? Did we flick our tongue out like a snake? Oh, please tell me we did, because that would be kind of awesome. Yeah, we do. Oh, I really do like how they're putting some of them, like, our world animal behaviours in. Really helps ground these guys in a sense of reality. Yeah, I like how we got our tail curl around ourselves like that. We're a little floaty off the ground, but we can forgive that. Maybe I would have liked if we were actually with our chest down to the ground, rather than having it... bear with me. Oops. You see what I mean? If I just go in, like, I would like it if we had our chest down to the ground and we were resting on with our limbs down as well. But maybe it's meant to be more of a sitting pose, which in that case, fair enough. Come on. Come out the rest pose, please. Okay, I appear to be stuck in rest pose. Oh no. Come out of rest pose. Okay. I think I might be a bit bugged. I can't seem to come out of the resting pose. I am pressing the right button. I'm not just being a dummy. This, what does it come under? Not the gamepad, I'm using a keyboard. Okay, for some reason that button is not listed. Oh, there we go, finally got out of it. Woo! Right, so I might have already given away the attacks, but I'm going to do it again anyway. You see, that is why I wanted more the Eastern Dragon, to have the neck low and the head come forward. Again, a bit of a slow bite with our gummy mouth. And we spit a gas. We don't breathe fire or have any sort of energy related attack. I wanted this, I'm presuming this is a poisonous gas. Not quite what I was expecting. Okay, there we go. Right, time for munchies. I think it would have been cool as well if maybe we spat venom. I don't know, maybe that could be a thing. It would definitely help sort of fit in with the whole snake sort of thing we got going on. Right, how do we do for eating? Not bad. We actually look like we almost seem to struggle a little. I'm to grab at the meat and tug it away. Yeah, I'd like to see the jaws be a bit more snappy and open when we eat. I feel like we're eating with a closed mouth. Oh no, I take it back. The jaws are opening. I just couldn't see it properly. Right, so there won't be any flying for our poor Lindworm, I believe. Yep, we can't fly. We can jump, though. I'm not quite sure how Lindworm's managing now. He must have some really powerful forelimbs. Again, a bit of a weird jump. It just seems like it happens rather than we go into it, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't sort of fit in with the animation. It's like it's its own separate animation that slots into whatever you're doing. So I would like to see it maybe be able to merge into the animations as well. Overall, it's not a bad model. No iridescence, I believe. No, there's no iridescence with the old Lindworm. So because I can't fly, I'm not going to try and get to water to look at the drinking and the swimming, because that is going to take way too long, and I do not have the time to be slithering across the map, unfortunately. So I'm going to quickly jump over to the new Lindworm model. And here we are. Again, this is a design I downloaded from the Draconia Discord, and I think the person called it a rainbow boa. That is a snake. That's a species in real life. And I just thought this skin looked so beautiful and I just had to have it. But I'm just going to destroy it real quick so we can have a look. Oh, okay, apparently not, because we have no patterns for our new Lindworm. That's actually a little disappointing. I thought maybe being a newer model it would have had some patterns available. Looks like we got the same eyes going on, so not anything to see there, I don't think. What about horns? What have we got? Oh, we have got horns, hang on. I hope we can see that. Hello! Up close and personal. So very scaly looking horns, almost like they're not horns but like just sort of extra scaly growths. Well, that's kind of a cool look. Again, got that sort of scaly pattern on it. I kind of like that idea, rather than it just having a horn-like texture, make it look as if it's covered in scales. Okay, that's all for horns. Oh, those are some big brows. I wonder if these are based off real-life snake looks. Because I feel like I've seen that eyebrow design before. Ooh, very bumpy nose. Crest. Oh, you can give it a cobra-like look. Oh, it's a pity the person didn't do that with this design, because that actually looks kind of cool. Not much in terms of design choice for that. And what are the gums? Oh, nothing. Little weird. Do we not already have gums? I feel like we do, and this is an extra gum attachment. I actually kind of prefer it without that, to be honest. Ooh, a tongue attachment. Oh, that looks a little weird. Oh, please keep your mouth open. I also feel like it doesn't actually fit into the mouth very well. No, it just looks a bit odd to me. Oh, I just realised they actually words. What are they? They've given it like the mouth of a snake, because snakes don't have like the sort of throat structure we do. I can't remember the words, but basically their food, where they swallow food, is like the entire back of the mouth, and they actually have like this separate little hole at the bottom of their jaw, which is actually how they breathe. Because obviously snakes swallow their prey whole, so if they had the same throat design we would, I think it would make them suffocate because they wouldn't be able to breathe. So they actually have like this little hole in the bottom of the mouth, which is actually where they breathe from. I mean, seriously, these guys are... I got to give it to the people who make these models. That is such a nice attention to detail to actually model that off a snake, especially because this new model is very snake looking, very snake like. So I like that they've done that. I also just realised the teeth are not attaching to the top jaw. You see that? That's the top teeth are floating. You might want to fix that, game devs. That's bugging me. But yeah, let's give our snake tongue back. Oh, also that looks like it should fit a little lower down. It's kind of a bit floating and in the wrong place by the looks of it. Right, claws. I like those claws. Some bright orange tipped claws. Yeah, you can change the colours of those. Nope, you are going to have claws. You must have a way to defend yourself. You can also take away the wings. Oh no, just the wing claws. Right, tail tip. We've got again like a growth. It's almost like a bit like a rattle on the end of our tail. What else can we have? Oh, you know what my brain instantly thought when I saw that? That kind of looks like a spider or some sort of bug. It reminds me of like an is it called an alligator snapping turtle? Because they actually have a tongue where it's actually evolved to look like a worm, and they open their jaws and they wiggle it around in the water to make it look like a worm. And of course the fish goes, "Ooh, worm, tasty!" And when they try to come over to eat it, they get eaten themselves. And I kind of feel like that would be a trick this Lindworm would probably do. I mean, would it sort of lie itself in a bush, or just lie still and wave its tail around to make it look like a tasty bug? And then when something comes over to go, "Ooh, a bug, I want to eat that," they unfortunately find out this bug has a Lindworm stuck on it. I don't know, maybe I'm getting carried away, but that's instantly what my brain thought of. It'd be nice if they could do an animation for that, like maybe just have the tail wiggling around on the ground and make it look like a bug moving. Is that some sort of... I can't see it properly because it had to spawn in as a dark colour, so bear with me. Let me just try and re-colour it so we can see that. Oh, so it looks like feathers? Or just very large scaly plates on the end of the tail? Or nothing at all? Okie dokie. Okay, no armour, no additional markings. What have we got for poses? Oh, it's stretched out pose like the old Lindworm, or a sort of more upright pose. Alright. Well, let's see how the new Lindworm compares to the old Lindworm. You know, to me, just looking at the design in just the character creator, you could already see how much of an improvement there is. The old Lindworm had a very sort of cylindrical body design, sort of a very simple look. But this new Lindworm, it looks so much more bulky looking, so much more muscular. Oh, and we got the iridescence. Oh, and this iridescence looks even cooler than the Eastern Dragons. Look at that. We're changing from red to blue to green. I am loving that. That is so awesome. We need to see iridescence more in games. Seriously. Put it in, devs. Okay. Right, before I just get carried away staring at our shiny scales, let's have a look. Oh, so for the new Lindworm, we actually fold our front limbs up when we move. Oh, so that's the complete opposite of the old worm. Oh, I'm liking that sliver animation. Very good. Feels like it's a bit faster than the old Lindworm. What about sprinting? Very good. Again, our head's doing weird things when we zoom in. Oh, I do like, again, how we got our limbs tucked right up against our sides. Very nice and very fast as well. Okay, what about our attacks? Ooh, a bit of a faster bite, I think. Again, I'm liking how the head's coming down to when we attack. And we got the same gas attack. I do kind of still wish we would spit venom, but maybe that would be too precise, and yeah, that would probably require too much precision. So yeah, gas attack works. What about when we crouch? Oh, so now we use our front limbs. I can get with that. Much slower, less... what's the word? Like, less movement in our body. Oh, wow, this is looking really good. Very good. Again, I like how it's not just a slowed down animation, there is a slight variation in it. We've also got our wings tucked right down against us. Right. What about resting? And hopefully I'm not going to get stuck. Oh, we get like an animation with this one. Oh, and we sit on our tail. That is so cute. Why do I feel like, I don't know, like I'm sitting there like I'm expecting something. I've been waiting for you, Mr. Bond. I don't know why, that's the vibe it's giving me. I'm sorry I had to say that. But yeah, I like that. Alright. Oh, and we get a bit of an animation coming out of it as well. Wow, you can really see the improvements from this new Lindworm to the old one. Not just in its looks, but it's got much better animations as well. What about emotes? Do we have anything? Ah, we have got something this time. Threaten. Alright. Oh, I like how we use our wings for that. That is so cool. Especially because the wings have got that sort of eye spot design. Which kind of really helps with that sort of threatening look. It makes it look like, oh look, you've got multiple eyes looking at you. Okay, our head was being a bit glitchy there. I don't know what was going on. So I like that animation. Do we flick our tongue out like we do in the old Lindworm model? Are you going to do it for me, sweetie? No? Nothing tasty in the air you want to check out? Okay. Right, what? Confused. Oh, that is cute. Oh, that is so dog-like with the turn in the head. I actually wasn't expecting that. So that was really, really good. I really like that one. Oh, and the tail goes up as well. That is cool. That's got to be my favourite. Play dead. That is so over-exaggerated. I love it. There is a snake that does that in real life, where if you disturb it, I think it just rolls over and plays dead. So again, I like how they've taken inspiration from a real life animal for that. That is so cool. And I like how we hold it for a moment as well. Poke. Okay. We're being a bit of an attention seeker. I'm not sure what that emote would be for. If we actually poke someone with it, will it sort of like give us a notification? Probably not. Poke, poke. Ooh, don't know what that is. Poke, poke. Wait. Is that another Lindworm over there? Can you guys see that? There's something over there moving? It's got the same sort of head movements as us. Oh, I'm going to have to check that out in a moment. What else? Wave. That is also kind of cute. There's a lizard that does that in real life as well. You know, I think they do it more as a threat display. They sort of wave an arm or forelimb, if you will, slowly in the air. I'm really loving these Lindworm animations. They are really, really great. Oh, I don't know about that noise though. That noise is a little off-putting. Overall though, very good. Okay, so let's sate my curiosity. We're going to have a little munch and go and check out that Lindworm over there. I didn't realise it was there. I feel so blind. Second video in for third dragon. Well, yeah, third dragon, fourth species if you want. And I didn't notice it. Ooh, a similar animation to the old model. Yeah, it looks good. I like how even the wings are animating as well. Very well done, devs. This is such an improvement compared to the old model. I feel like also it really shows how far they've come already in terms of designing and animating these creatures. They've really upped their game already with just the Lindworm. Alright, let's see who this is. Wow. I didn't realise I wasn't full-sized. I'm actually small. Am I a baby? Am I like a little baby Lindworm? Are you my mommy? Wow, so that's actually an adult-sized Lindworm. We got some growing to do. Let's just check this one out. Hey, I didn't get those options on the tail. Oh. I wonder if that's something that's they haven't implemented into the character creator yet. Because I like those. I want those. So, are you like an NPC they've put into the game? Oh, again with this turning circle issue. Devs, can we like please implement a tighter turning circle or some sort of ability to turn on the spot? Because this is annoying. Urseth. Oh, I'll have to check you out in the future. I don't want to start chatting to them now because this video is already an hour long. Oh, but my curiosity is burning though. Well, yeah, again, we can't fly, so I'm not gonna look for the water to see the eating and drinking at the moment. But yeah, overall, a very vast improvement compared to the old Lindworm model. If this is the sort of improvement we can expect in the game, then these older dragons and the older models and such are really going to be so much better once they get some work done to them. Because I am loving this new Lindworm model. absolutely loving it. Not just the looks, but the animation as well. Okay, so I will be leaving this video here. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. For my next video, I am going to be doing the European dragon and a species in the game called the Kasai. So if you want to find out what those are, join me for the next one. But until then, take care everyone.